Alrighty guys, so today we're going to do frame sliders on the 2022 CBR. I got the T-Rex racing frame sliders. So they're pretty hard to find frame sliders for the 2022 to fit it properly, but we did find some, and they're going to come right out of that guy right there, I believe. So first things first is remove fairings, and then go ahead and start installing the frame sliders. It should be pretty easy. There's just a couple of bolts. That bolt there. There's a couple clips on the bottom. That bolt right there. And then I think maybe a couple clips up here, but we'll see, and I'll show you. Okay, so there's this top bolt that I've got taken out. I pre-loosened everything for you because I only got one hand, and then this bolt right here, this one, and under here, I don't know if you can see, but there is a couple pins, and you just push the centers of them. Might need a screwdriver or something. Okay, so there was two pins under here, and I just found out that there's one right back here, so you gotta push that in, and then this should start coming apart. And then possibly that guy right there. Okay, so there was a push pin right in here, and I believe it's that hole right there. So make sure to get those, the two bottom ones, and that other guy out. I believe should start coming out. There is a video on T-Rex's website that tells you how to do this, but of course they make it look super easy. Okay, so it helps if you push on the left hand side bottom fairing piece to kind of release the tab. What's going on, man?
Not a lot. Kiddo's first day of school tomorrow. Gotta go meet his teachers.
Oh, right on, man. That's cool. Okay, I got bottom ones off, two bolts up here, down here, and then this top one. Now I believe there's just a regular push pin style kind of deal right here, and it just pops out. I believe feels like there's something up here. Push pin. We'll give it a try. guess it just slides back. There's one side. And so right now, slide you guys over. So this bolt right here is gonna have to come off, and I believe it's that bolt. So in the instructions, the 2019 and up models, you have to take this piece off and this piece off. So just take those two out, and then that other bolt right here. And I think they got them backwards, because when I look and I set it right here, it's not gonna fit, so I'm guessing they just put the pucks on backwards from the factory, which is fine because we're gonna take it off anyways. But just take them off both. I'm gonna take this piece out of here, and then start putting the bracket on. But I'm probably gonna have to go to the other side and take that fairing off, but that should be easy. Okay, I'm taking off the other side now. And then this one's a little farther back on the left side. And then, I don't know if you guys can see. This just pulls off. Hopefully. And then there's also a bolt right there. Get that out. And then there's a push pin in the other headlight. Right there. So we gotta push that in. And then we should be able to just pull this guy off. Sorry, I don't have a reel. And then we have to slide this forward, or backwards, I believe. Got some hoses down here you can push through. There it is, straight back. Okay, so the little instruction sheet said to start on the left-hand side for all this to go together properly. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna take out this bolt, put everything on it, and then start the other side. this little spacer came off from the inside in the frame and the engine, so I'm gonna put that back. Okay, so I had to take this piece off because my Allen wrench was a little too big and this was in the way. So we're just tightening that bolt, just hand tight for now. And then we're gonna do the other side the exact same way. And I did put a washer right here. So we'll put a there, and then we'll move to the other side. Okay, so we're gonna take this bolt off. Just on the right side. There's a little spacer between this frame and the engine, so we'll keep that because I'm assuming that's what we need. Put this brace on. What did I do with that other? Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, yeah. So bolt that it comes with, it will replace this original bolt that went in here. So you put a washer on that guy, put it behind here, put the bolt through, and then that spacer that we just took out, we're gonna put it between the frame and the engine again. And just start gently tightening that down. This is an 8mm Allen head, so. Just hand tight, and then let's see. Yeah, so I guess we just install this. Just get it behind this big hole right here. Thread these guys in. I'm gonna go do the same on the other side. I just threaded that other bolt through this rod. And then tighten these bolts to 12 foot-pounds. My bike's kind of warm, so I would recommend letting it cool at least a little bit. Tighten the other side. since I got this tight, I'm gonna start tightening these. And these, it says to go to factory spec, which I think is like 32 pounds. So we'll go 106. Just kidding, don't do that. It's weird, I'm noticing this rod right here is flush to this mounting bracket. And then over on the other side, it's got a gap right there. So we'll just tighten it down some more. This bar keeps spinning. Okay, I just had to take some pliers and hold this rod and then tighten it down. I think it was just this plastic piece isn't perfectly sitting on the frame rail, so, but it seems tight now. I'm just gonna double check these and start putting these guys back on. And then we should be able to just put the fairings back on both sides, and then put these pucks over this, and then it should be done. Okay, I lied. We're not gonna install the studs. We're just going to put the fairings on and install the studs after we put the fairings back on. So right now I'll just try to put the fairings back on. It's probably gonna be a pain because everything comes off easier and it goes on, right? So we'll do that, then put these on, and then the pucks, and then we're done. So hang tight for that. Okay, cool. We got the fairings on. That was actually easier than I thought on this one anyways. But there's the bracket. And all we gotta do now is just put this guy on and then put one of those pucks on. So I'll show you that. It's pretty easy. Just screw that back in and it's all puck. Don't know if they're supposed to be like that. Or not. There you go. That's better. So they did have them backwards from the factory. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and do the other side. It is. Alright, well there it is. Got the T-Rex Racing frame sliders. Pretty easy install, not too bad. I thought they were going to look a little bulky and out of place, but they actually look pretty good. I mean, it's better than damaged fairings in a crash. It was a pretty easy install. Took about an hour, but not too bad. If you do it again and again, I'm sure that would take you 20 minutes, but yeah, there it is. If you want to see anything else, give me ideas, and I'll see what I can do about making more videos about them. And if you want these, I'll have a link in the description so you can pick them up for your 2022. Thanks for watching, guys.